On this episode of BevNerd, I'm trying Crave energy drink powder, and I'm also giving away a 10-pack of Crave, so keep watching. Hey everybody, welcome to BevNerd Video Podcast. This is episode 98. I'm your host Jason, the BevNerd Coleman, and BevNerd Video Podcast is a web show dedicated to all things drinkable, snackable, and everything in between. I don't know what that is, but if you invented that in-between snacks and drinks, let me know. I'd like to try it. On today's episode, I'm trying Crave energy drink powder. It was sent to me from morecrave.com by salesman Aaron Decker, who has been just a real pleasure to deal with. Super informative. The shipping, it got here really quick. It came with very informative instructions and also some really good pamphlets with it as well. What this is, it is energy drink powder, perfect for those that are on the go, perfect for those that don't like carbonated energy beverages, don't like coffee, you need an energy boost. So you would switch to Crave. What you do with this, you just add to bottled water and mix it for yourself while you're on the go. The ingredients are, okay, I'm going to sound like a dummy trying to read this. Ingredients are fruit oligosaccharide or saccharide. They like to just call that FOS or FOS. It's not an artificial sweetener. It's actually a sweetener derived from various fruits and vegetables, and it doesn't digest in your body until it gets in your colon, which makes it have a very low caloric intake for your body, because by that time you're pretty much out the window, you know what I mean? So yeah, which is really interesting. The amino acid of taurine, it's got guarana, natural flavor blend, caffeine, citric acid, vitamin C, coconut extract, interesting, that's for focus, that's cool, inositol, niacin, which is I think a B vitamin, it's a vitamin of some sort, pantothenic acid, silicone dioxide, which prevents caking, vitamin B6, artificial colors, and vitamin B12. The serving size is actually, it's got 2 servings. You can make 2 8-ounce energy drinks with this. It's half a pack. Really what I like, per serving it only has 9 calories, and per serving has 100% of vitamin C, 100% of niacin, B6, and B12. So what I've got here is just a 16.9 ounce bottle of water. It has been in my refrigerator, so it's chilled, but I've let it sit for, you know, maybe 15-20 minutes. Jason, what are you doing? Why are you drinking it? Well, you gotta drink, you gotta sip it down a little bit so you'll have room for your powder to go into the bottle and mix properly. And what I'm gonna do, since I got 16.9 ounce, I'm just gonna go ahead and just use this whole packet. What you could do is, if you only have 8 ounces of water, you could tear this open, measure half of it out, about a teaspoon, I believe, and then save the rest for later. So I got my powder, and pour it in there. I really like the color of the powder. It's got like a nice lime green tint to it. Make sure your cap's on, and you'll just shake for a while. It should shake at least for maybe like 1 minute, especially whenever you have like a cold drink. It might take a little bit longer for all the granules to dissolve. I've actually tried this beverage, which I do with other function beverages, before I review them. I want to see if they work. I want to see how they work for me while I'm working. I've actually tried this twice already. The first time I tried it with water, it was room temperature. It dissolved very quickly. The other kind I used was very cold water, and it took a little bit longer to dissolve. Alright, while that's dissolving, this would be a perfect time to show some products. BevNerd is proud to have Amazon.com as a show sponsor, so if you shop at Amazon for all sorts of like things, anything really, before you shop, make sure to go to BevNerd.com and click the little Amazon banner, and we get a small kickback to fund some future awesome projects we have going on. My massive drink collection I got to drink through and review just for my pleasure, and maybe yours. Take you along for the ride. So if you buy from Amazon, go to BevNerd.com, click the ad first, and then shop away, and we get a small percent to help the show, this show, and J-Bear vs. Craft Beer, and other shows that we haven't mentioned yet. Okay, I've let this shake up, I've let this calm down. I let this rest for just a second. And now, let's try it. I really like the smell. It has like a nice lime scent to it, I think. First off, I really like this flavor. It's the only flavor they got. They don't tell you what it is, what the flavor is. You kind of have to just wing it. You have to go with your imagination and think what, you know, whatever it is. I think that this flavor is a nice like lime. There's lots of lime in there, but it's also got like a lime melon, like a honeydew. So it's kind of like a lime melon fruit punchy kind of thing. So if that's kind of like your flavor, you're gonna be down with this, because bar none, I really like this flavor. I really like that it's non-carbonated, because I really can just, it's easy, it's super easy to drink. It's not too sweet. But if it is sweet to you, guess what? You're in charge of your beverage. You can add more water to it, water it down some. You can use less powder. You can use more powder. Use less water. You can really customize it to what your flavor buds really want to do, and that's not what they're called. Taste buds. Another thing, if you, let's say you're a traveler, you're an international traveler, you can't take like water. You can't take a Red Bull on a plane, but you can take this powder and then like, hey, flight attendant, may I have some water? And she can bring you a little bottle of water, and you can make it on the go. So when the plane lands, boom, you can go do whatever it is that you do. So yeah, I really like the color. It's kind of shockingly lime green. I really like the flavor. It even has like it doesn't have like energy drink twang aftertaste, but I will say it does have like a dryness to it after you swallow. Depending on how strong you made it, there is a dryness. I kind of like that. Makes you want to keep drinking it. As far as energy goes, I have tested this out, and if you don't know what I do for a living, I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning and I drive a small truck and I fill up soda machines, snack food machines, deliver coffee, 5-gallon water. So you really got to have the energy early on in the morning. As far as the functionality of the energy part of Crave Energy, I believe it gave me, on a scale, moderate energy. It didn't make me all hyper, super crazy, but it did have effect. It did give me a boost. And this claims to not have a crash because it doesn't have that sugary crash side effect that, you know, some of your energy drinks that you do like, you know, that you do try. It did not give me a crash. After I drank it, it gave me a nice little energy boost throughout my morning and mid-afternoon, and I just kind of felt normal afterwards. I didn't have the jitters, didn't have the shakes. Also, I just didn't feel run down afterwards, you know. Overall, I think this is a good product. I would recommend it to friends, and I actually gave a few packs to a coworker and then another one of my friends. They really did like the taste too, and they did give them an energy boost without, you know. If you want super jittery and stuff, this isn't for you. If you want a good, gentle energy boost throughout your morning, mid-afternoon, try Crave Energy. And you don't have to worry about it going flat. You can just put the cap back on it, because that's another thing about energy drinks, especially if you buy a tall boy, you kind of feel obliged to just drink it all at once, and that's going to lead to a crash. Well, let's say I'm working. Perfect thing that I do with this and other drinks with lids on them, I don't just guzzle it down and then get to work. I sip on it throughout my morning, and it really gives me an energy boost throughout my day. So yeah, that's really good. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, I mentioned something. Contest alert! I have been given the responsibility to draw a name to win a 10-pack of Crave Energy. This is what you gotta do, is go to BevNerd.com and click contests, and that'll forward you to just a page of contests that we got going on. Just look for the Crave Energy contest, and there's going to be, actually there's lots of different ways to enter. One of them, the most simple one that doesn't require Facebook or Twitter, all you gotta do is answer the question, what would you need extra energy for? And that's your one entry. You can get bonus entries for liking BevNerd on Facebook. There's a link for that. Follow BevNerd on Twitter. There's a link for that. Like Crave Energy on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. There's all these sorts of links for that. And also, you can get an extra bonus entry every day by tweeting a specific tweet that says like, hey, I entered a contest for more Crave and BevNerd. There's a link that you can come back to every day, once per day, and hit that tweet, and you automatically get another point. That's why I really like Rafflecopter, and I think if I like the way that this goes, I'm going to use it from here on out. So go to BevNerd.com, click the contest button at the top, and look for Crave Energy Contest, and just follow all these things, and then keep up with it every day, and you can get multiple entries. And it's going to run for 7 days, or like we like to call a week. At the end of that week, I'll draw a name. Actually, I won't draw. I actually will hit a button and it'll pick for me. So super easy, and I'm really excited. So that's how all you gotta do to enter in the Crave Energy Contest. So